Hey guys, McJeffries here, and welcome back to the McJeffries Network on OpenTTD. And we start here at Readingworth. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for this train to go through, which is running full, by the way. All the metro trains are running full. It's very nice to see. They're making me a ton of money, which is always nice to see as well. In terms of actual money, I believe, yeah, we are turning quite a profit. It does fluctuate from time to time. When vehicles get replaced, it fluctuates a fair bit. But it is nice to see that we are making ourselves some money. Why? What are you part of? B1 GSG to BC. You look different on screen than you do on here. That's weird. Anyway, I need to wait for these trains to clear because I'm going to rebuild this stretch of line here. So let's stop you for a second. It's going to cause a little bit of train chaos, but it will fix itself, I hope, over time. Just make sure there's none coming in this direction. Doesn't seem to be, which is always good. Wait for that to go along like so. Right, what I'm going to do here, Readingworth Station, I'm going to raise. And actually, that was my phone you could hear in the background there. And I believe it was a conversation with... let me just get it up again on the screen. Baptiste Wilbo, saying I'm quite destructive with some of my building. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm not going to lie. I'm very destructive with some of my builds. I'm very Victorian when it comes to my building style in some respects, and I like to just carve a hole straight through the town. And I'm pretty much going to be doing that again right now. As I say, I am very destructive. Very Victorian, the way that the old Victorian railway stations used to be built, in that you would buy someone's house, not really tell them that you were buying their house, they'd come home and their house wouldn't be there anymore. That's basically how it used to be, unfortunately. It's not ideal, but it is how it used to be. Right, I'm going to do some tweaking here as well, and I can already hear the horrified screams coming from you guys, and that, you know, yes, I'm doing more demolition. Can you believe it? More demolition. But I really don't want to sound like someone from Hot Fuzz, but it is for the greater good. If you haven't seen Hot Fuzz, then I strongly suggest you go and watch it so that you understand that reference. But yeah, it's all for the benefit of the city. You know, I did say this in that comment. I am very destructive, but I do try and rebuild wherever I can. And this is one of those situations where I try my hardest to actually rebuild again afterwards. So here, for example, I'm just popping these arrows back in. There we go. And then here I'm going to do a little bit more destruction so that I can get the bridge across. Right. So Readingworth, as has already been said, Readingworth is going to get a rejig. So we're going to set that up ready to go. I'm going to pop the platforms in first. So this is Readingworth. CTAs, yep. Benches, yep. Schedules, yep. Why not? And then if I lower that down, we can then have a big bridge going right the way across to here. Suspension or that suspension? That one looks pretty good actually. Or should I go for cantilever? Cantilever looks quite good actually. We'll have it like the fourth bridge. And then I said I didn't want to put stations too close together, but this is too good an opportunity to turn down. To have it also connect over to here, to Larkburg. So, I mean, they are like that. Actually, just did some thinking. See about putting the station on this side of things instead. So let's I'm being very destructive now. I'm demolishing so much. But let's do that. And then we're going to lift this up as well. Like that. I might as well pop bridges here. Let's go with girder steel. Like so. And then I can pop this station Actually right next to the tram stop. Like so. And we're not done yet, because I actually want to continue this as a bridge. Oh crap, yeah, there's trains in the tunnel here. Is there a train in this? No, there isn't a train in this tunnel, is there? I can't see one. But it says train in the way. Can't see one. That one's running that way. So where's this one? Must be under here, maybe? I don't know. But I want to rebuild GSG's metro platforms. So I'm going to build something really messy here. Actually, let's just get this train going through. So if I do that, unpause. For a second. Oh, there it is. Demolish this bridge. Demolish this bridge. We'll demolish the tunnel first. We'll demolish this bridge. Like so. We'll get this train running back to its depot. Like so. So that I can demolish this tunnel. Like that. And then get rid of all of this. Like that. Okay. Pause game. So, we've got all that done. Obviously, as I said, I'm going to move this. And the way I'm going to move it is... I want to build all this up on an embankment. I did not want to do that. No, and I did not want to do that. Actually, yeah, I did want to do that. I want to get rid of all that. Road vehicle in the way. Okay, if you say so. I want to pop that in, and I want to turn this into a road as well. Again, damn road vehicle in the way. And then we'll get rid of that, and we'll get rid of that, and we'll get rid of those for now, although we'll pop that one back in, and we'll just pop that one in like that. Okie dokie. Right, so GSG is there. Again, I'm going to have to do a bit like a temporary fix, just to try and get this going. So let's demolish the station. Demolish that. I'm going to level all of this, like so. The key is, this section here is now going to be built underground. I'm going to put it into a tunnel. So if I get rid of all of that, level all of this, like so, all the way up to here. You're going to be tunnel and tunnel. You're going to be that and that. And then I'm going to pop you there, you there, you there, you there. Like so. Right. So now you've noticed that this is very offset. And again, I need to get this train out of the way. So the smartest thing to do would be, let's not do that for a second actually. The way this is now going to work is, again, I'm being so destructive. I'm so sorry, guys. I know there's people out there who don't like me being destructive, and you're absolutely right. It is not a nice thing to do. But it is worth it when you think about it. I really want to build another station here, but I know it's too close. But then I think, screw it. So let's put these bridges in. Viaducts is absolutely fine. And then you're going to continue down on the slope like that. And then you're going to join up there. You're going to join up there. Pop signal there and a signal there. Signal there and a signal there. Signal there and there. That bit's fine. Right. I'm going to put another station here, which then means we'll have two bridges, one there, and then you're going to slalom across one, like so, which means I don't need that there anymore. Let's get rid of that, and that for now. We'll raise that bit up as well. Again, I'm being so destructive. Right, so the new platform here is going to be built directly above the old one, like this. 2, 3, and 4. And then you're going to come across to there and to there, and then this is going to be, no, let's get rid of that. This is going to be a bridge like that. This is going to be a bridge like that. This is going to be a new station. St. George East. I might, yeah, that should be alright actually. And then these are going to be big viaducts, which will eventually be built around when I can be bothered to set that up. Right, so more signals there and there, there and there, there and there, and then there and there. This I'm going to do like that, and then I'm going to slope this down like this. This is going to become the new set of tunnels, but before that I do need to, actually let's just slope this up again for a second. Get that to there, get that to there. Right, I need to very quickly stop. Maybe I don't. I thought there was a train nearby, but I guess not. Fair enough. Big gap for a station here as well, actually. Should I? I'm going to remove that. Oh, I can't. Alright, I'm going to keep it. We'll just say that's where the old station was, and then the new station has now been built elsewhere. That's the thing. That's the thing with this series now, guys. That is exactly how this series is going to work. We've got lots of old stations on the network that will never be the same again. Did not want to do that. Because they're going to be rebuilt. We're going to build things, and then like 4 or 5 episodes down the line I'm going to look at it and think, that looks horrible, and then I'm going to rebuild it. And that's going to be, as I say, the way this series is going to work from now on. It's realistic. If you look at the Docklands Light Railway, the number of stations on that network that has been changed over the years, it is never ending. Just for the Olympics, an entire station, I think it was Pudding Mill Lane, I think it was. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. But the entire station was rebuilt. Literally just moved to somewhere else. So that they could increase capacity. In fact, I think that station was also closed during the Olympics because it couldn't cope with the demands of the number of passengers that would have been coming through. So it's always interesting to read about that sort of thing. Right, so like Thameslink, we're going to be coming straight off a bridge down into a tunnel. I need to continue this along as well. This train here is going to run into some trouble. Hopefully not too much trouble. Basically what I'm doing now, and I knew this was going to be a pain. I mean, I could just leave it like this, but it's going to be a massive pain in the neck. Just moving this track across slightly so it goes into the tunnel. Like that. And then it surfaces to a GSG, and then it runs above ground for a section, and then it goes back underground again via Guard City Exchange. Where are you going? Right. That should be working again now. Let's lower that too. And then we're going to get rid of all of this section. We're going to completely rebuild it from scratch. You're going to go like that. You're going to go like that. You there, you there. Cool. All done. And then we'll just stick a signal there and a signal there, just so it's all relatively straightforward again. Perfect. So it's a bit messy. Wasn't the cleanest way of rebuilding. And as I say, there was a lot of destruction there, but hopefully it'll be worth it in the long run. We just got to get these trains now stopping at these new stations. So St. George East and Lapburg East. Sorry, Larkburg East, not Lapburg. So let's go to Riddingworth and let's find the trains that stop here. Like so. Pause the game again for a second just so I get this right. So from St. George, so after St. George, you are going to stop at East, which is there. And then before St George, you're going to stop at East, which is there. And then after Reddingworth, which is there, you're going to stop at Larkburg. And before Reddingworth, you're going to stop at Larkburg. We'll make sure this is all timetabled. Like so, apart from you, and apart from you. Like so. Stick you on autofill again, just to make sure you're definitely going to work properly. Now I need to grab the short trains. Actually, how many of these... Yeah, we have that new problem, don't we? So what are you? You are BS to T. You are also BS to T. Oh yeah, you're the shorter ones, aren't you? Yeah, W to BS. Okay, cool. That's handy that we've got that going as well. Right, so before Readingworth, you're going to stop at Larkburg. After Readingworth, you're going to stop... Wait, that's the wrong way around. Oh, no, that is the right way around. Have I done this wrong? Readingworth, Guard City. So you're heading that way. And then Guard City, Readingworth, Larkburg East. Yeah, sorry. I've completely misread that for a second. Right, so Readingworth, and then before St George, you're going to stop at East. And then here, after St George, you're going to stop at East. There we go. We got there in the end, guys. We got there in the end. Get rid of you, change you to 1250. Re-autofill you. Okay, so that's that going. Right, so we still have some metro lines to build, and I'd like to try and get another couple done today. Because, in fact, let's delete the ones that we've done. So this one that I've got selected now, you, we've done. So I'm going to delete you. Which one are you? You're that one. We've done you as well, so I'm going to delete that one. We've got some more metro lines here that come through GSMA, so I suppose I could get started on these. Again, Grafingfield. Another metro line from Grafingfield. So I could get started on that. And this one from... No, I've done this one as well, haven't I? Yeah, which one are you? You must be... This one? Yeah. Now, where do you go once you... Okay, yeah, I have done you. Cool. The only thing I didn't do was have it go up to Funingville, but it does go up to Funingville that way, so I can delete you. So this one must be another metro line that I had planned somewhere. Maybe. Ooh, maybe not, actually. No, maybe not. But what we have got is another metro line here that we're going to start construction of today. So, Grafingfield is already set up and raring to go for this. Grafingfield station exists. It's 2 platform, there's no trains here at the moment though, so that's fine. We can get going with this, as I've said many times now. We're going to turn this little junction here, or we're going to turn this little bit of track here into a triangular junction. So we're going to upgrade that as a signal. We're going to stick another signal there. And then this, if we lower down enough ground, you're going to come straight across like that and like that. This is going to come down like this, and you're going to turn into a proper triangular junction. Like so. Fantastic. Nothing better than a good old-fashioned triangular junction. Right, shall I have this as a tunnel? I don't think I need it as a tunnel. I think I can actually have the track go up and over the hills here. Well, we built a lot of tunnels for the last line over here. And I don't think many of these were necessary. This one here especially is probably not necessary unless Friendborough really does grow over the next however many years and days and weeks and months that this series will be going on for. Right, I do need to get the track following the shape of the hill now. coming down this way. The depot that we built, was it last episode? It must have been last episode. We're going to have that be used for dispatching trains. We're actually going to have that set up properly to serve all the metro lines in the future. Still got to build the link lines between them though. Right, that's set up quite nicely. More destruction, I'm afraid, coming up. I'm going to have to demolish some houses here to get the line in an ideal location. Boom, all gone. Again, here I'm being quite disruptive, but once this is just to get the line in and the trains running. Once the opportunity arises, I will either lift the track up and run it on bridges so that stuff can grow underneath, or I'll drop it down into tunnels so stuff can grow on top. Either or. I mean, they both work. I've got a real shooting pain in my hand again today. It's been not too bad for the last couple of days, but then today, for some reason, it's just been really, really aching again. So you'll have to bear with me again with my my dodgy mouse work. Right, now Daningston. I am going to come in on this south side, and I'm going to pop it in a cutting, and then just tunnel underneath the town. That's one too many. There we go. That should be good enough to have the station there. So we'll tunnel under the town. We'll also tunnel underneath these metro lines here as well, which is of course M1. Pop a tunnel there and a tunnel there. Job is a good one. So you're going to come across sheep farm in the way, not for much longer. Sheep farms will be important soon once I start working on freight. And actually people were asking me about freight. They're asking me about freight and high speed. Yes, those things will be coming. Last map, the advantage that I had, which I don't have now, is I had actually planned out some of the the high speed ideas. This time round I haven't done that, which is my own fault, I know. I know where the high speed stations are going to go within Guard City, but I don't know where the high speed lines are going to go in terms of the actual proper planning out of it. So what we've got sort of is, let me get my words. I want to get the network at a good condition. Good condition? No. What's the word I'm looking for? A decent position, basically. I want to have lots of trains running on the existing network and have it running successfully before I start switching focus onto high speed. And especially freight, because one of the problems I made one of the mistakes I made last time, not one of the problems, was I went into freight before actually making sure the existing lines were working properly, and so we ended up with a lot of freight trains being held up by a lot of passenger trains and the opposite as well, which was a nightmare. I do not want to repeat that process. It was trying to fix it, going through each one step by step, trying to locate the problem and fix it was really, really bad. If I could avoid that again, I'll be more than happy. Now you can see I'm building some truss bridges here. I'm going to build a new station for Great Brownway, which I'm going to get rid of the on-sea, because we're nowhere near the damn sea. Right, so again we're going to tunnel under the town, and the station is going to be on the other side of the tunnel. So the station is going to be in that cutting there. Like so. Now let's put this road bridge back in. Before I forget, that's never good when I forget to put bridges back in. It was a truss, no it wasn't a truss bridge, it was a cantilever. There we go. Cantilever bridges do look good with roads. There's something about them that just looks nice. Right, and I'm quite happy with the way that comes underneath the river line as well. Doesn't interfere with the river line. So, we'll have another station site here. We are approaching one of our main goals, which was... am I going to have it? No, I'm not going to have it. That's the wrong line anyway. I was about to say, am I going to have a connection there? But no. No. The main interchange station on this line is going to be GSMA, which we are approaching. We're not too far off it now. In fact, here is the 90-degree turn, which takes us up, and we're actually going to connect with this line here. So This is going to be quite tricky to build, actually, this little section. We're going to go for the old tunnels again, because why not? And then we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now that the line's sort of going to do an S-bend in a little bit, so we can get up the hill and connect up properly. So you're going to come there, you're going to come there. This is going to come up like this, and then we have to, actually let's go straight a little bit longer. And then we have to come across. If I do this one down, and then you will come across, you will come across, and we'll get rid of you and you. Perfect. And again, all of these are going to be triangular junctions, even if only 3 sides are ever used. Just because it's easier to actually do. It also means then that we can get trains in and out of depots easier, and just little details like that which make all the difference. I knew something looked a bit off there. There we go, that's better. Right, so that signal is not going to be there at all. That signal is going to be there. So that signal is now stuck, set in stone. So this whole section here now is completed. We can signal it. So let's do that. So for this bit, I'm going to go for the signaling them 4 tiles apart. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can see this being quite a trunk route, Grafingfield into Guard City and out again. So I might as well signal them fairly close together. It also makes it easier to place platforms, although here I've really not done myself any favours. I'm going to have to make that a shorter block. And I bet I've done that in all the other locations as well. Oh no, that one works. I think here actually it works because the yeah, because it goes, that counts as 1, and then it does the 4, and then it puts it in. Excuse me, I've got hiccups today for some reason. I always, whenever I'm recording, something happens with my voice or with my stomach, or just something that makes talking really, really difficult. Right, so you can see from GSMA, the next place it stops is Lonway. So we're actually going to have a connection between this metro line here and this metro line here to go through Lonway. And then it breaks off again after Lonway. So this is going to be interesting. I might also put a station here at Bardston, just because I can. The question is, how am I going to build? This side's the easy bit. I can do this bit nice and simple. So if I have this break off as well, because again we're going to keep with the triangles. So you're going to go there. This is going to come down a little bit further. No. Like that. And then this bit here is going to be a straight line across. So you're going to come down to there. You're going to come to there. And then you're going to go straight across like that. And you're going to go straight across like that. Now we come to Bardston. It also gives me an opportunity to move Bardston Central bus stop, which I'm going to do. I'm going to take that opportunity. I'm just looking at this. I think what I'm going to try and do is take that back one and then take all this back and then get rid of this. I'm going to try and build the station here at a lower level. So in a cutting like that, and then have bridges going over it somehow. I like that idea. I also feel like I need 2 new platforms here at GSMA, but that really does shake things up too much for my liking. So I think what I'm going to do instead is, again, we're going to use the triangular junctions. So let's get rid of all of this, flatten it all down. And I'm going to put this to here, which means this one to here. I think that is how I'm going to have to do it. I'm really not happy with that though, that looks awful. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. Let's take all this back. So I can't get rid of any of this because there's a train in the way. Annoying. Right, what I want to do is scrap you, scrap you, scrap you. like so, and get rid of that bit too. Cool. Right. Pause the game a second. Put a bridge here. Let's go for the concrete, because that looks quite nice. And then tram. Put a bridge here. We'll go for concrete as well. Right, the metro line is going to go underneath this. And then it's going to somehow navigate across there. Well, it's going to have to carry on going this way, actually. This hillside's going to be completely different by the time we finish this. So it's going to have to climb up. Yeah, I don't like this hill. I really am tempted to get rid of the hill. But then that doesn't really do me many favours either. This is going to be quite a weird triangle junction because of the way it's all going to turn out. That's going to run under there like that. Right. So, new plan for this. You're now going to be built raised rather than lowered. So you're going to be built up like so. And then we'll have to just tunnel underneath to get the roads. That makes this a little bit more manageable. Like so. And then if I just do that across. Yep, you there. And then you come across like that, you come across like that, and then you there and you there. Right, so that's this next bit done. This little connection here. So again, we'll go for this and we'll pop the signals in. Like that, and then down here, you, and you. And then here, 1, 2, 3, 4. That tells us what the location of the station is going to be here. And then up here, that's all good, and that's all good. Cool. Right. I was thinking about maybe putting another station here and having Head Cross Woods move over slightly. Like that. And having it connect up. That's probably not a bad idea, actually. Let's wait for this tram to get out of the way, and I can do that. Come on, tram. You're only supposed to stop for 250. But I bet you don't. I bet you stop for longer. That certainly feels longer. How long do you stop at all these stops for? Way too long. Why do you stop for so long? I'll just do 300. Apart from you, which is 30, and you, which is 1300. Get out of the way. So look, that one's come and gone. This one is still here. And I can't remove any of it because it's still there. Also, why are you stuck? Where are you going? I have to set you off. And hope you don't crash. Yeah, you should be fine. You're not going to crash. Okay. So once again, this line now has access to the main depot. So I can actually get rid of the depot up here. Which is awesome. That's very good news. Is this tram gone yet? No. Alright, I'm going to abandon that plan for now. So you're going to stop at Lonway, and then from Lonway, you're going to branch off again. So again, we're going to go for the triangle junction. Like so. And like so. Upgrade you, and stick you there. Whoops, you there. Again, this line might be changed in the future, but for now this is how it's going to go. Bratfield is my next location. Okay, I'm just checking the proposed route, making sure it's still where I want it to go, which it seems to be. So we're going to come across here like this. We're then going to go via a little curve here. I'm going to build it with level crossings for now, but in the future we'll change it for bridges. I don't like the idea of having too many level crossings. I'm very network rail in that sense. I want to get rid of as many level crossings as possible because they do cause crashes, unfortunately. Any road vehicle breaks down on a level crossing, the train just does not care. It will just bomb straight through your road vehicle and kill whoever is unfortunate enough to be in the way of it. And I don't like that. I would rather not seriously injure or maim my my passengers, or even worse, cause fatalities. So I like to avoid that as much as possible. Is that tram? Yeah, the tram's gone now. Good. Can finally get rid of those. Hallelujah. Right, as we were. So the next place is Greenbridge. And again, tiny bit of destruction on this west side just to get the tracks coming through. We're going over the river again, which is always cool. I'm liking my bridges now. Big fan of the bridges now. Didn't used to be, but I am now. That patch has made a massive difference. Once again, guys, I've still got people asking me what NewGRFs I use. They are on my website. Go to majeffries.com and you'll be able to see what NewGRFs I use. You can download them all. I have had one person say that I need to change a setting on my old save file. So far, that is the only person who said that, and I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think you might be able to change that on your main menu anyway. But as I say, I'm not 100%, so if that is incorrect, then let me know and I'm happy to change that. But yeah, the downloads page is there. You guys asked for it, there it is. So you don't have to keep asking me about NewGRFs anymore. You can just check out the description, because that's the first port of call. They're all in my description anyway, apart from 3. But the folder you can download from my website. So by all means, go ahead and download. Go ahead, have a good long hard look at my NewGRFs. Download the ones that you need. The whole folder is there, so all you got to do is drag the folder into the correct area on your PC. And I'm not going to do a tutorial on that right now, because personally, I don't know, this might be me being lazy and a bit selfish, but when it came to creating the download page, I had to find out for myself where the files were kept. So I think, partly I think that it's only fair for some people, not for everybody, but for some people, if they also... I mean, what I'm doing is assuming that you're all very smart people, and you all know your way around your computer, and you know where your files are kept. That's my assumption. I would like to think I'm right, of course. If I am wrong, and there are people out there who genuinely don't know what they're doing, then I'm more than happy to help out. But for the general consensus, I trust that you know what you're doing when it comes to like unzipping folders and putting things in the right spots. It sounds harder than it actually is. Let me put it that way. It sounds a lot harder than it actually is. And I have a horrible feeling this station is not going to be long enough. Or the gap that I've left myself is not going to be long enough. It certainly looks that way. I'm 1 tile off. That's fine. I can go back and I can delete this tunnel. And I can lower some land. Which means I'm going to have to get rid of another building. More destruction. Oy. Just call me Destructor, because that's all I seem to be doing right now, is demolishing things. But there you go. Once again, with my new friend, the old signals in tunnels, I can now do that. And then we'll pop a little signal here, like so, and a little signal here for the exit, and it's all connected up. Perfect. And then the last little piece I have to do is down here, just to get this little bit here connected up like this. And then it's all 100% completed. I can signal it, and then I can build the stations. And then we have ourselves, I believe this is M5. I might be wrong, but I believe this is indeed M5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you go there, you go there. Have I popped this in the right spot? Not quite. Very close. Very close. If I just do that. And again, I'm putting the signals 4 tiles apart because I can see in the future there'll be a lot of lines or a lot of services coming in to the city to all different locations from here. So it's just pre-planning basically. It's as simple as pre-planning. Right. Now let's build these stations out, shall we? So I've done the first one here. The next one is down here at Nymphenburg. And again, I'm going to be lazy and I'm going to do the island platforms. Because when you're building in bulk like I am here, it's much easier just to do this. And then the next station is down here at Grinbridge. And again, much easier just to build in bulk. I know people want me to shake things up with the station designs. And I will do for the sort of overground stations. I will shake things up a lot more. But as I've said, Greater Guard City is very samey in its station designs. It's one of its flaws, unfortunately. A lot of customers have complained about it over the years, how similar the stations look. But they're refusing to actually do anything about it. They say there's nothing wrong with the station design. It's practical and that's what it was built for. And you can't argue with that really, can you? It is practical and that is what it was built for. Oh, I need to link you with Central, don't I? Like so. And then I will move the bus station. In fact, I will do that now so that I don't forget. So the plan is to move this one this way, like that, and then to move this one to here. Like that. There we are. Right, and then the next one is GSMA, which is already 4 tiles, so I don't need to worry too much about that. And then we come down this way. Again, very lazy. Let's have the underpass this side, actually. Like so. And then over here at Great Brownway. This time we're going to have the underpass going this way. And I'm going to change that name immediately, because that's not good at all. So just Great Brownway. I believe this is the only station in Great Brownway. Certainly looks like it. So we can do that. Like that. I still like Brafingbourne Bridge. I think that's a very nice station. I do like that a lot. That's probably one of my nicer ones. And then we got Dainingston. We're going to have to change the name of this one. I'm going to call this East. Again, we'll have buses connecting these two stations in the future. There we go, Dainingston East. And then up here to Trenningpool Falls. Which again, I want to get rid of the falls. Just call it Trenningpool. Let's do that. Let's change the town name. There you go, Trenningpool. And then up into the hills. And that's it. That's the line. Okay. So, we want to get some new trains going from our new metro depot, which is all the way down here. Let's get this going properly. I'm just going to do the one for now. In the future I will have a look at which stations need more services and add accordingly, but for now we're just going to do end-to-end style lines. Again, we're going to go for the maximum length. Right, I'm going to leave... Actually, no. Oh, yeah. I'm going to leave that. Oh, that's already there anyway. That's fine. That's not the problem. I assume all these trains are running again. They seem to be. You should stop there at Readingworth. No, you must be going out of the depot. Yes. Okay. That system so far actually seems to be working okay, so I'm quite happy about that. Right. Grafingfield. You're going to stop here twice. And then I'm going to get that there for a second. After Grafingfield, you're then going to go there, and you're going to go there. Your far end, you are no loading, no unloading. You, no, try that again. You are service, you are far end, no loading. And now I can go over here and start doing this. Right, so from here you're going to go straight across, and you're going to stop twice at Trenningpool, and then you're going to stop twice at Dainingston East, and Great Brownway, Gutbridge North, GSMA. Need to build this station here as well whilst I remember. Which way does the bridge go? Goes the right way. Look at that. Oh, damn it. Hang on. I can fix this. Let's move that signal to there. Get rid of you. And then I can pop you literally connecting up there. Perfect. Look at that. 2, 3, 4. Look at that. That's awesome. And for now, I'm just going to call you head cross north instead of woods. In the future, you probably will end up in a catchment zone, but for now, you're not. That's cool. Don't mind that. It's an interchange between metro and tram at the moment. And then Bardstown Central. And then Lonway. And then over this way to Bratfield. And then up here to Grinbridge. And then you start climbing up the hill. Basically, Guard City is built in a valley, almost. The number of hills that actually come in and out of Guard City all around. There's a lot. There is a lot. Right, so all of these are going to be 250. And I'm going to do the speed limit here as well of 30. Might as well. Apart from here, clear, clear, and clear. And then whilst I'm here, I'm going to change you to 25. Zoomed in as well by mistake. And you to 250. Autofill. Right. Come back over here. Open this. I'm saying a lot. I apologise for that. This is me in thinking mode. M5. Bracing field to SS. And you are 9 cars long. Not 8. You are 9 cars long. I remember that now. So Guard City has now got... Technically it's got 6 metro lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Technically it's got 6, but it's 5 really, because 3.5. I'm not going to count that as a 6th. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Off you go. Right, I'm going to try and space these ones out a little bit more. Also, I want to look at M1 and M2. So you start at... Have you got Funningville Woods, Funingville Woods? So I'm going to pin you for a second and minimize you. Just want to make sure that we've got a link here to Funingville Woods. So I think if I follow this... Where is Funingville Woods? That's a better question. So Funingville Woods is all the way up here. So if I follow this down... Yeah, we have the link now, don't we? Via this junction here. So... Funingville Woods, whichever one you are, this, I'm going to get rid of. I'm going to scrap it. So now... once you finish your journey, you go to Funingville, and then you go to here, and then you go to here. And we'll delete you. We'll delete you. You are no loading, no unloading. And you are service. Timetable. all of these 250. This needs to be changed to speed limit maximum 30. $25, 1250. Autofill. Okay, so you're M2. M1. Do I have any links to M1? I do, don't I? Or do I? No, I don't think I do. Actually, not at this end. I do here, but this isn't triangular. But actually thinking about it, I do here as well, and then this goes up through Ploufing Field, and then there is kind of a link here, but I could do with expanding it a little bit more. Or... no, I can't change that. I might need to build a new... I mean, there's an option here. Because you currently originate up here, don't you? So you want to come down this way. I could do a line... let's say I went straight across like that, or better still, straight across like that. So you like that, you like that, you like that, and you like that. Okay. Open up M1. Get rid of this again. Okie dokie. I will put some signals in here as well. Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you could fit a full-size metro train in there as well, and it would still work. Okay, so instead of going to Slinningley, whatever it's called, you are instead going to come down here. Let's open this up all the way down. So that's now going to be far end, that's now going to be far end, and here you're going to go there and there. Get rid of you. This is going to be no loading, this is going to be no unloading. This is going to be service. This, make sure they're all 30, make sure this is all 150. Apart from this, which is going to be 15. This, which is going to be 150. Autofill. And there you have it. Let's release 2 more of these. Get these going. And that just about does it for today's episode, guys. It's been another long one. But, you know, it's Friday. It's the weekend. I'm sure you're all happy that it's the weekend. Why not celebrate with an extra long video? If that's how I can justify it. Fingers crossed. This is going to get busy now, this area. It's going to get very busy. Because as I say, this is the main metro... where are you going? This is the main metro hub now. Down here. This is Old Acton. Is it Old Acton? I think it's Old Acton. Where the most of the tube trains are kept. It's my version of. It's Watbourne. I really don't know what that train's doing here, though. Where are you supposed to be going? Chenpool Bridge Woods. How did you even get on this line? That's an interesting question. Oh! Wardinghatton. All the way down. You came all the way up this section of track. That's not good. But, I say it's not good, but I do now have a metro connection, or a rail connection, between the metro depot and the main line. So in that sense, it is good. I can live with that. Just the rest of it, not so good. Right, I'm just sort of scrolling all over the place, not really doing anything now, so I should end this episode. I'm just thinking, what else did I want to talk about today? There was something else, and it's burning on my mind, and I can't think for love or money what it was. Oh, I know one of the things I wanted to do. The M lines. So M1 and M2 I believe are okay. M3, I do want to put the speed limit back in. No, that's not what I wanted to change. I wanted to change this. 30. I just think 30 miles an hour as standard speed across the entire network is probably for the best. So I'm going to change all of these. Set you to autofill again. M4 and M5 I believe are already done, but just to make sure. 30. I'll set that to autofill again. And M5, this one. Yeah, also got to change this one. So why is that not slowing down? I should have changed that to 30. Really? Does it not change existing ones? I'm going to have to check that. So those ones... Yeah, I mustn't have held control for long enough. Oh well. Right. Release 2 more trains. So this is all going to become massively populated now with metro trains. As I say, we've now got a mainline connection, which is also good. Plus, we also have opportunities now for running new services. So, let's say, for example, we run a service from up here at SS all the way down here, and instead of coming down here through Bardstown Central, we actually cut through Guard City again and end up coming out this way. Or, we come up to here and then cut through Guard City this way, and end up going over this way and up here and up here and up here, all the way up to Funieville Woods, which I will keep, just in case. But I have no real plans on using it, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. Right, I'm going to set that train off on its way, and then I'm going to end the episode, guys. So, all that's left for me to say for now is thank you very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, be sure to click the subscribe button. If you have already subscribed to my channel, thank you guys for your continued support. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and of course if you're enjoying the series. Drop some comments down below for ideas for future episodes. I'm going to follow this train on its way to make sure that everything's set up properly. And, also have a good weekend. Of course, it's Friday, isn't it? So have a good weekend. I'll see you again on Monday. So until then, I will see you soon.